Hey there, this is Rajat from StartupFrat. Thank you so much for all your questions, comments, emails, etc. on our last video, and I have responded to some of you via email. Some of them, I've compiled into a set of videos, etc. that I'll be rolling out over the course of the next 3 to 5 days. Okay, awesome. So what are we going to talk about today? Today we are going to talk about, I've received a bunch of questions and comments saying, hey, XYZ is my product. Okay, XYZ is my product and I want to market it, sell it, bring it to the market, whatever. How do I go about doing it? Okay, how do I go about doing it? So I have 2 or 3 different answers for you. Usually I never give out quick answers. Why? Because I feel that the way you think about your problems, which could be you're selling your product or whatever, the way you think about it is more important than the actual solution, because solutions today are changing every day in the market. What worked yesterday is now working today, okay, and what worked the day before yesterday was anyway not working yesterday. So the way you build your mindset around these things will help you think and bring up a solution yourself. We will also recommend a couple of solutions. Okay, so XYZ is my product. How do I sell it? First of all, the bad news: don't tie yourself up to a product. Okay, don't tie yourself up to a product. Now, I understand this may be hard news, especially if you have invested some money, invested some effort in a product that you feel passionate about, that you feel that the market will need, and you don't know how to go about selling it, etc. I'll teach you some tips and techniques. But broadly, the market is moving so fast, changing so fast, etc., that if you tie yourself up to any one thing, okay, then it may be an issue. For the newer members, etc., just to tell you my own story, I have a medical degree from one of India's top most respected medical colleges and everything. But when I realized back at the age of 22, 23 that this thing is not going to work out for me, my mentor at that time told me, do not tie yourself up to your profession. Just because you have it, do the best you at it while you're there, and if you feel you can't do your best, you'd rather be somewhere else than make a change. So how do we go about selling or marketing a product? Some of the approaches that have changed, I'll just tell you how and why some of the approaches that have changed. Okay, so we used to have a situation which was called location-based customer acquisition or access-based customer acquisition earlier. Okay, the market was very different. Imagine you have a city center. Okay, in any city you have like the main commercial area or the Connaught Place or whatever you call it, right? The main city center. Okay, this is a location-based marketing in main city center. How does it work? In the main city center, you have people who come there for business, people who come there for entertainment, people who come there because it's a beautiful place, etc. People come to a mall, etc., etc. Now, just because you have a location over there, imagine you have a location, you have an office, a shop in one of the highest grossing malls in the city, like the Phoenix Market City or something. The Phoenix is it's a good mall that does well in most cities. Imagine you have a shop over there. Okay, the customers are passing by, and the people who are interested in your product, etc., will come inside and buy it from you. Okay, the customers who want your product, etc., they will buy it from you. And the fact that you're paying some rent, some electricity, some staff expense, usually the flow of customers is so much that overall you make a profit. Life is good. Okay, now in this economy, life is not that good because A, the traffic and footfall is lower, and B, your location by itself does not guarantee that you will get footfall. Okay, your location by itself does not guarantee you will get footfall. And by location, I also mean placement. I also mean access. For example, if you have a good degree, you're an architect, you're a Dr. Saab, you're a lawyer. Yeah, the degree by itself does not mean that you will get footfall, you will get traffic or whatever it is, right? Now, because you have a business, because you have a product, does not mean you will get. Why is that? Because demand has understripped, has been undercut, and supply is higher. There's an oversupply of doctors, lawyers, engineers, etc. in this country. So degree means nothing. There's an oversupply of products coming in from all over the world: American products, German products, Chinese products, Indian products. So products by itself don't mean anything. Businesses by itself don't mean anything. Malls by themselves don't mean anything. Movies by themselves don't mean anything. There's an oversupply and a glut of everything. Okay, and demand has nosedived. So So what do you do? What do you do? Remember that the product that you have, I hope that you have, if it's a commodity product, anything that sells under 2,000 rupees, you can just tie up with a store that stocks these products, and pretty much you're set, or Amazon or whatever. But if you have anything above 2,000 rupees, it's not an instant decision for the Indian customer. Okay, so here is your product. Here is your product. Okay, and here is your, I've got these two pens now, two colors, so I don't lose them. Product, and here is your customer. Okay, now there is no direct connect between the customer and the product these days, because customers are overloaded with all kinds of information coming at them through TV, through hoardings, through advertisements, through pamphlets, through Facebook, social media, YouTube, etc., etc. There is no mind space. Okay, your product has, but this customer has a seed inside their brain. There is, okay, they do feel pain. They do feel pain. Okay, they do feel pain. And your product incidentally also has a seed inside it. The reason you built your product, or you feel passionate about your product, you want to stick to your product regardless of what Sinha tells you, never stick yourself to a product, but you say no, it is passionate, I've built it with some time, some energy, some money, and it is my baby, I'm not gonna quit it. That's fine, no worries. Your product has a seed. If you built it with passion, you know that it solves a problem or it buys a result. A result. Okay, a result. Now, usually in traditional marketing, people would go straight to customers and say, this is my product, buy it. This is my product, buy it. This is my, people, you see have ads, this is my product, buy it. This is my course, buy it. This is this thing, buy it, whatever. Amazon type ads, commodity kind of ads. Okay, that stuff ain't gonna work anymore. You can try it, but broadly, it's not working anymore, right? So people are going in losses and things like that. So what do? You got to get above the problem. You can't tie a product directly to a customer, but you can potentially show a correlation between the result that your product produces and the corresponding pain that it will solve for the customer. Okay, and the corresponding pain that it will solve for the customer. Now pay a lot of attention, because usually when I give out these these 20-minute lectures, people don't understand it immediately, but 3 days later they understand it. Then they send me a comment saying, man, 3 days later I understood. Okay, so pay a lot of attention. Your product does not exist, it means nothing. The customer does not exist, it means nothing. The only thing that exists in the new universe is result and pain. Okay, can your product produce a result, okay, that can solve the pain of somebody, okay? And then I'll give you 3 little secrets today, and then you watch out for my video that's going to come tomorrow on Friday or maybe on Saturday, and we'll go step by step, yeah, so you don't get overwhelmed with a lot of information. Okay, you only focus on result and does it solve a particular pain. Now you outline, okay, this pain in as many words as if you were feeling it yourself. You outline this pain in as many words as possible as if you were feeling it yourself. Okay, and 3 little secrets. I'm just going to read off my notes, yeah. Okay, first of all, first little secret, don't run after customers. Don't run after customers. Second little secret, I don't mind if you can't read it, that's fine, I'm reading it out for you via my mouth. Okay, and do not start pitching products. Don't pitch products. Okay, so what do I do? Assuming that you have outlined the customer's pain that your product will solve. Assuming that you have outlined a customer's pain that your product will solve, you create something called an offer. Okay, you must have heard this word a lot, copywriting, offers, etc. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Okay, offers. Okay, now hang on and listen to me carefully. In the traditional Indian business scenario, in a sales scenario, we used to sit in front of the customer and try every trick possible in the book to convince that customer to buy our product. Okay, We used to sit in front of the customer. If you're a mutual fund salesman, if you're a life insurance sales guy, multi-level marketer, you're in healthcare, whatever it is, you've probably done this. If you're an entrepreneur who sought in B2B sales, sat in these meetings, there is one customer, you're investing all your time in them, let's say 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 hour, and you're trying every little trick in the book, okay, to try to make that product, sensible to them, okay, sensible to them so that they buy it. Okay, we're not going to do that. What do you do with an offer? Okay, the offer is standing over here like a pole. That's it. The offer is standing here like a pole. We invest our time, we make sure we make a good offer, we outline this thing, okay, and the offer is standing like a pole, okay, and instead of throwing one stone at a time at that pole, we collect a bunch of customers, okay, and we throw it at that pole, and something hits. Okay, 80% does not hit. Every time you collect a bunch of pebbles and throw it at a pole, okay, 80% won't hit. Okay, but 20%, 10% will. Okay, once you do that, you realize, oh, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. That something happened. Yeah, something happened. And what you do is you pick up another fistful, okay, and you throw it at the pole. Something will stick. Okay, you keep redoing it, and over a period of time, you will become better and better. Over a period of time, you will become better and better. Okay, the offer doesn't change. Okay, the offer is, what is the offer? The offer is all the possible customer objections, all the possible customer pains, all the possible pricing comparisons, all the possible googling, YouTubing, etc. that they are going to do after they listen to you. You're going to build it into the offer. Okay, and then the offer stands like a pole, and you collect a bunch of customers, keep throwing it at the pole, and that's about it. That's the game that is being played. Okay, that is the game that is being played. Well, Rajat, I understood it. That's great, etc. What do I do next? Okay, so just watch this video. Okay, think about what all pains does this product of yours solve for people. Who are these kind of people? What is going on in their lives? Can you correlate it to something in their lives, etc.? Think about all of these pains, and then you wait for my next video, which will provide more in-depth insight into this problem. And then probably I'll create a program where you can get more of this information for yourself. Okay, so that's it from my side for now. Like and comment in the video below if you want to be tagged in the next video, because that's how the algorithm works, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.